Frustration and division within the Democratic Party are on full display as voters grapple with how best to combat President Trump's agenda. A recent town hall in New Jersey highlighted the growing unease.
Ever had an experience after having done over 80 town halls before my time? I am a senator, not just. It's important for us to have our voices heard, to have a seat.
It really feels like we are watching the chaos party do whatever the heck they want, and we are still abiding by a system that no longer applies to like the average voter. Like, we're the ones that are getting hurt by this.
Ogden says she believes Senator Andy Kim is one of the few Democratic lawmakers who have spoken out clearly on the issue, reflecting a broader sentiment among Democratic voters who feel their party is not doing enough.
So I don't want to bore you anymore. I know that you're here to see the super rock star.
And as each day goes on and the chaos grows more and more, people want to see some action. And with all respect for the processes of law, I'm not encouraging the opposite of that, but I am saying that they're playing by a completely different set of rules. We need our reps to be a little more proactive and out front with how we can help.
To give him a fake
thinking when he was honoring and telling the stories of the people.
But first and foremost, what I'll say, and again, this is my beliefs based off of what I have seen, and it's something that I believe is a concern to everybody. But there is just no doubt in my mind that this president is abusing his power. That we are not on the cusp of a constitutional crisis, we are in a constitutional crisis. I've never had a town hall that I convened where I felt like there is so much at stake right now. That there's so much uncertainty about what comes next. I'm sure you feel it too. You know, you have that anxiety that you feel. And I know, look, it's people across the political spectrum, everybody right now. We have no idea what is happening next in our country. Resolution. And when we see that, when we see what it came to, what Speaker Johnson put forward, I'll say just very, very upfront here that I disagree strongly with how Senator Schumer moved forward on this. I understand the concerns that are out there, and look, you know, the question here was about, you know, what gives President Trump more power? What gives him power to be able to dismantle the government, to do harm? So, yes, I understand the fundamental question. I also understand there was no good answer there.
I would have rather seen them not vote or vote against it, but have something to negotiate with, and they really didn't have it. I do believe that the worst part of it would have been a shutdown that would have given Trump and Musk more control.
When we have a Commerce Secretary going out and saying bye to...
Divisions within the party became evident last week when Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer struck a deal with Republicans on a spending bill, a move that drew criticism from many Democrats.
I've been frustrated, and my frustration levels got to the point where my 32-year-old daughter actually said to me, "This is not healthy for you," because I was taking it out on social media and just blasting things out into the internet that weren't doing any good. And her point to me was, start going to some events.
Does the message you're trying to convey even get to the people you're trying to talk to? And so often the answer is no. And so that's why events like this, going straight to the people and be able to do this in a relentless fashion, is so critical.
Now again, we're going to have lots of differences, I'm sure, but when we record, we're already seeing this problem, right? Like,